Hello friends. So we are now going to be doing the 16th. We've moved to Lilikala. We have one sprinkler that we need to put out. Lectenbury cultural level is locked at the moment, so we are done with that. We're going to start frying some eggs here with the eggs that we've got, because we are going to need some fried eggs. We'll just let those cook while we go and do some chores around the farm. When we come back, maybe for seeds, you can see our sprinklers working, and we really should plant some seeds here so that it's being used. Now, you probably won't need to water any grass. I will do these 3 strips in different ways so that you can see. So the third strip, we're not going to water at all. We'll water this strip and this strip, but tomorrow we'll only water this strip, and then that way you guys can see how the grass works. Oh, Walnut stayed out all night. I think in Lectenbury is the only time he puts himself to bed when we leave him out, so we need to apparently park him at night. The mounts don't really mind. It doesn't cause them a decrease in happiness, but you might have to carry around either some animal feed or they do love turnips, so I usually just, with the number of turnips that I end up growing in order to get hybrids, I just keep a few in my pocket for the mount. Each animal is going to have a different favorite item. As you become better friends and closer to them, it will reveal what they like. Now, I think... Oh, I forgot to put the fertilizer away, but we can throw some... We can cook that egg. We need to put the fertilizer in, but I think we'll go ahead and just get that egg started as well. We'll grow some turnip seeds here. Oh, I could have gotten that way closer. I'm not being very efficient today. We could plant the strawberry seeds as well because they hybridize. We are doing the turnips on purpose though, because we want to keep a pocket full of them, both for feeding our mount while we're out and about, and also because once we drop the wall in Lilikala, then we will want to... Do we have enough for another sprinkler? Oh, we've got plenty. We should buy the rest of the sprinklers really quick. Then, as we are finishing up our... As we're finishing up building out our farms, plots I should say, we should be able to get these sprinkler setups done. Now, one thing I want to point out is that horse looks lonely because we have his buddy with us. Well, where are you, Dave? Am I not seeing... He might have moved over, because even though it shows him here, he's not showing up. Which will be sad, because then he's going to move over in this direction. Let's go get our stuff built out, though. It could also be a bug. I might need to close completely out of my... Oh, here's where we've got the bad storm. So I don't really have anything good to feed Walnut, so we'll get Wally a snack when we go back to... We just need to process our gold and stuff, and we should go check on our... see if there's anything to harvest. We do not want to leave anything in a storm not to harvest, and you're more likely, if you harvest in a storm, to get a positive response from the harvest goddess if you replace that anything that grows with new seeds. And we do have some turnip seeds. We'll just throw those in just to take place of... hopefully we won't have a lot today, because you don't want the rating of the soil to go down just from harvesting, and you don't want... we don't have to talk to anybody really today because they're locked out, except we'll probably go talk to Nemo and see if he's ready to go traveling. Oh, it looks like we've got a bunch of turnips that are available, so we'll still need to come back with some more seeds. We'll prepare the soil. Luckily, the storm means that the soil's already going to be auto-watered, so we just need to start putting out our... So let's go check and see what we can find at the flower shop. We'll grab some seeds while we're in there. To fluff out kind of what's remaining in the area, because if we can get a positive response, we'll get some free fertilizer. Oh, here we go. A dream one day of opening a flower shop. So this is where we need 5 baguettes, 3 butter, and we already have in our pockets enough eggs. But we happen to have... maybe I will hang on to those, at least one of them. So we've got a snack for Wally. Alright, let's see, what do we have? We're going to plant all of those because they can hybridize in springtime. I think the gold band lilies can too. Hang on, I've got a document that I built out for myself. Yeah, the gold band lilies also do, so we're going to take those out and we'll plant them. Alright, so now we have plenty of seeds that we can plant in Lectenbury. We've gotten a spot that we can put our sprinkler. We can give our horse a little treat. Okay, everything's replanted here. Let's just warp out of the area because that's just too much going on right there. We'll whistle for our horse so it will warp back to Lilikala. Yeah, I was worried that if we were not buying out all of his sprinklers, he might move before we can. Oh, Kai's gonna be down here on the beach. What else did he need aside from the gold? It was something we already had. I should have checked that before I came over to see him. 3 silver. Let's go grab our silver. We're going to need to go back to Lectenbury, but we will head over there to talk to Judy with silver in tow. Because she's going to ask for the silver, and then tomorrow she should ask for the glass, and then we'll have enough milk in order to send Nemo on his way. So we'll sell those gems. Oh, looks like we can sell this gem. We can sell... Let's sell 3 of those. We'll just hang on to 1. And our silver. Let's take out all of our silver because we're going to be handing that out today too. So we've got almost 1,000 in just gems by themselves, so that's helpful. And then here we can drop off our silver and our gold. We are going to do a mine run today, even though Lectenbury is a mess with its big storm. So today should be a clear enough night, and I think what they mean by that is just making sure it's not stormy. So we'll do that tonight after we finish mining. But let's go fish really quick, get some money going. I'll make sure to close completely out of my game and relaunch it so we can see if Dave was just bugged, or if it is that he's moved on. And then hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to track him down and buy the rest of his sprinklers. Some of these may be a different fish that we haven't been able to catch so far. If we're lucky, I might be able to catch it. Though the saffron cod is still worth more than the harder to catch fish is. I don't think that any of these are the saffron cod, though. I'm pretty sure this is a pollock. Now that we have this fishing pole, though, we can start fishing off the dock. Oh, it is a saffron cod, so that'll be good. We are going to need to start gathering up tuna off the dock in Lilikala. This is probably that fish I was telling you about that's going to be hard to catch. So if I can lure it a little closer, that'd be great, but it's also very picky about placement. Well, I can at least show you what it's like to try to catch him. Nope, this one's moving too quickly. It's just a cod. Alright. So let's go put these away. We will head over to give Judy her silver. We're going to leave our horse here, so maybe we'll leave him inside the barn though, so that he doesn't just stay on the beach. So that's going to be a pretty good day for money tomorrow. Alright, so we're going to have to fight through the storm to find Judy, who's probably inside her house. We can't run in this weather. It just doesn't let us. There's no reason to go inside any of the shops because reputation is locked out for the town. We will stop by one shop just to use the storage in order to put all of the leftover silver away. Yeah, the reason why the fried eggs are so easy with just one chicken is because we get so many eggs from Judy from giving her all of these precious ores. Okay, so now we have empty everything here. We're going to put our fried eggs away because we don't want to accidentally eat them. We can take out all these apples. And we're just going to warp directly in front of the mine. We'll see if we can get down one more level. Gather a little bit more gold. So in the Lectenbury mine, to get gold, you have to go kind of farther down, and it doesn't ever get common in the Lectenbury mine. When it comes to gold, our best bet is to use the volcano mine or Zimmegrod, but in Lilikala, in Lectenbury you start seeing it around level 21 and deeper. But it's going to be primarily dig spots from 21 to 29. Between 31 and 39, we can start getting the gold nodes in Lectenbury. But in Lilikala, they start showing up as dig spots at 21 all the way through level 80, or through level 79, because 80, I think, is a fishing one. And, but in the volcano, it's on every level, basically. There's a few pockets where you're not going to find it in between level 40 and I think 90, but it's pretty prevalent everywhere there. So we're going to have to start when we hit level 31 in the mine, checking those orangey, like yellowy nodes that are usually bronze, to see if they've hidden a gold one. So that one's just bronze. That one's just bronze. Okay, this will be easier if I am staring at the ground to find the center of the node. Ugh. I hate it when you're off center and it just pulls you in some random direction to hit what you're not intending to hit. So we'll go ahead and grab this node because it's got gems. And if we hit it diagonal just for these type of nodes that are not the big rocks, we can, by angling our bodies, not get stuck getting hit by rocks. However, that's not the case with the stone and boulders and whatnot. Now, the way that I mine is I will use the radar by pressing B, check for the very center of the circle. Your way down is going to be a mid-sized circle. Yeah, the crystal's going to be good for us now that we aren't going to be able to buy things from Dave, which is very sad. But it looks like there's a node over there that could be something good. It's probably just some bronze, but we'll check it anyway. Looks like we've got a silver ore node here, which is useful, especially with how much we use silver. We can start upgrading our watering can and our hoe with dock, now that we're starting to get excess silver. The way down is never going to be in these narrow hallways, but you do find good ore in there. So if you're looking for, here's going to be another silver one because it's the, not the smallest size circle, but it's smaller than the regular size. Here in the Lectenbury mine, you're not going to have any pits, so if you accidentally walk over the center of one, it's not nearly as tragic as that could have been. Once it hits about 8 o'clock, we will want to head back to the Great Pier. See if we can trigger that quest. Garnet is a good gemstone. It's worth more than the agates or the jade. And we have another silver ore node, so that's a good run right there for silver. And if we're going to start having to be responsible for materials... Oh, there's a gold. You can tell because the size, there, oh. I thought I had gotten out of the way. We'll just eat a couple more apples. There's our tiny little gold node, and there is a silver one right here. Maybe. We'll get some more garnet, which is decent money. The rest of the ore that's going to be buried, it's not going to be that great, just because in Lectenbury we don't start seeing titanium until around level 41. Oh, that was pretty lucky. I don't see any gold or silver. I don't see any nodes without having to hit the rocks, so we'll just go down. Oh, again. We can check and see if there's a node or ore. Nope, we don't want to mess with that either. So we'll get this node real quick. The jade is not the most expensive thing, but we can sure get a lot of it here in this mine. We do need to gather quite a bit of crystal. It's going to be something that is fairly often requested. We use it in making the smaller sized sprinklers. Oh, there's our way down. Just going to check and see if there's any more nodes that we want to check out, and it doesn't look like there is. So this is the last digging level that we'll probably do today because it's already 5. This is not likely to be the way down because it's right in the center of a hallway, too close to the edge, but there we go. That's our way down, and we don't want to mess with all of those rocks. We could catch some fish if we wanted to, but all we really want to do is tag that level 41. Now 41 to 49 is the last bunch of... Here, we'll drink some coffee just so we can get through this amethyst node. I don't even think we'll be able to cut the amethyst yet, but it'll be definitely worthwhile when we can. There's only one more group of 11 in this Lectenbury mine before we hit... that's the end of the mine. I think it's 50 levels, and that's the bottom of the mine. So, I think we're going to try one more time just to see if maybe I went the wrong direction and wasn't looking for Dave correctly. And we can take our horse to do this if he will hear us. I don't think... There we go. I'm going to also grab this rice really quick. It's going to be something we're going to need a lot of when it comes to Herbsburg. That's going to be sooner than you think, though. We're already halfway through Lilikala. And in Herbsburg, we're going to be using a bunch of wheat and rice. Nope, it looks like he is glitched. Because if he moves out, his head isn't supposed to be showing right there. So, we did our best. Let's go fish. Now, it's not an actual fishing, it's just a scene that we're going to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to get off of our horse before we climb up the pier. And you just need to make sure that you can see the shooting stars and that it's not raining. And again, we're not actually going to do fishing. It's just a scene. So we've finally got a shining pearl. So in this scene, everybody's going to be fishing together until they just get so much fish they don't know what to do. Well, there's only one answer to that. So this is kind of what the Big Fish Festival is based on, is when there's a big fishing haul, they have a festival. At least this time we don't have to gather any items for it, though. The Big Fish Festival is a dating festival that you choose one person to spend it with. I usually tend to choose whomever I have the least amount of reputation or friendship points with, just so that I can build up there and see their events. It starts, I believe, at 8, no matter, because it's a nighttime event where you just eat a bunch of food on the beach. I always find it funny how this always tends to be when there's just a sliver left for me to get the shining pearl of the moon. But it's always enough. And that's why it's funny, because it's called Pearl of the Full Moon, and the moon was definitely not full. So here we are, spring 16, and we are dropping the wall. Now, with the wall being down, we can start trying for the next mount, which will be the white horse. We will also be increasing our map a bit while we build out Lilikala and unlock Lectenbury from its 3rd star. And once we get the new mount, it'll be a lot easier for us to go through and get more of the map opened up. I don't tend to get a lot of reputation points with Aestus. I think that's how you say her name. Aestus, maybe. But she's all the way out in the middle of nowhere. I very rarely see her because of that. Alright, so now we can put some stuff away. We should be growing this, but the wheat hybridizes in like the fall time, so it's better to grow in Herbsburg. Rice, you can get a hybrid of rice in Zimmergrad, though we'll need both before that is really a thing. So we'll probably just grow it wherever we have openings available. We have so many crops that can hybrid in summertime, though it's not going to be a big deal. Tomorrow we're going to have the recipes available in I just want to see. Okay, so we do have 10 fertilizer now. We also have 10 glass. So no matter what level, I guess, what request level that Judy is on tomorrow, we will be able to give her what she needs in order to get the 3 milk that we're going to need tomorrow, in order to pass that into Nemo, which will unlock the 3rd star of Lectenbury. We can then choose to move back to Lectenbury if we want, but I prefer to wait until Lilikala has been locked out. And that way, because Lectenbury is one of the easiest ones to get all of the cultural stars to, because we keep having to work with Judy to get the milk we need, especially this early in the game before our cows are big enough to start giving us milk. But we're going to need milk throughout the game. There's going to be times when we need it to make cheese. There's going to be times when we need it to feed a baby if we decide to get married and have a child. So we're going to need to make sure that we always have a cow or 2 on hand. But in the meantime, I think we are all set for our day. We'll go ahead and save our game. And that award that we just saw means that we did well in Lectenbury with that storm. So I think we should have a positive result tomorrow. I hope you guys have been enjoying this walkthrough so far. Please subscribe so you can see when the new ones come out. Feel free to leave me any comments or questions that you would like. And feel free to send your suggestions on animal names in the future, what pets you want to see. And you have a great day.